Hello, welcome back to Satisfactory. I am Maker Gaming. This is our playthrough. What did we do last episode? We unlocked the power augmenter. This bad boy. We got our first one placed. Running down our bus. I was thinking, what could we do next? And I wanted to do a little bit of work on the space elevator parts. As you can see from above. Oh, thanks for watching. We're up in phase 3 in the top right. We did the versatile framework just in the act of having this one running ever since we finished the last one. So that filled that up, so I figured we should at least get one of those two done. So that's the goal today. We're just going to try and get the middle one done. And like I said a long time ago when I did this for phase 2, this cube factory, we're going to try and do all the space parts over here. And yeah, this main black box down here has always been my like information center. Ignore the mess. And then this gave us our final numbers and megawatts and all that. Hold on. We don't need these anymore. So yeah, this was phase 2. These were the machines and products that we needed to get those running. And I did that over here for, what is that even called? Modular engines. That's what I thought they were called, and I was like, that's not what they're called. But yeah, as you see here, it's pretty simple because the smart plates are already in production from the last phase, so we can just clip those in to the modular engine manufacturer. So that just leaves motors and rubber. For the motors, it's nice we have an alternate recipe for, I believe, the rotor, to where all we're using is steel pipe and wire. So you see at the bottom right, that's our totals. We need 20 steel pipe and 56 wire a minute. And then bringing in the smart plates and bringing in rubber. And that'll get us our next machine. And then we can have this thing that's running for, we need 500 of them. And we can just leave that running in the background while we move into the next steps of our projects. I like that sun coming up. Yeah, like I said, smart plates will do last because it's just a belt. Motors will do in the middle, and that leaves rubber to start. And you know, we don't even really have rubber over here. Closest would be the beach. But we do have rubber. Down our bus, we have oil. And anything close to our bus is going to be the easiest thing to work with because of the bus having access down our main factories. Man, I gotta figure out where all these dismantle crates are. So, oh, there's a little hint, the tractor. I want to get a route going, a truck route. So yeah, what I'm thinking to start the episode, maybe be the whole episode, hell. I planned this out too. We're going to put a truck station cube here. So we need a truck station, and this will be where the truck ends. And I have just this little route getting us to easier ground. And then we'll route a truck route just all the way through the desert. So yeah, we need to get the smallest possible rubber plant going underneath the bus and get a truck station connected to it. So I will meet you over there. Alright, I am back, but it has been a couple days, so splicing in might be a little off. This is nice. This is actually the second time I've walked this path. This is what I think. I want to use this path for the truck. That's a little bit tight right there, but otherwise... so we need a ramp there. Anyways, I've been gone for a few days from this because I've been setting up our community server, which is just... it's fun every time. But yeah, I think there's been 10 people in it over the past 3 days. They are basically to the same spot I'm at in the game right now. But yeah, if you've never played in a multiplayer server, come join our Discord. Alright, this is the oil we're going to use. And we're just going to make the smallest possible rubber factory. So here goes. World grid. For the height. Holding control for the angle. What kind of angle are we looking for? Truck station will be here-ish. Alright. Maybe just this angle. This wall. That's not even right. Is that better? Alright, so that matches the world grid height. Should we just go with this? So as good as we're gonna get. Will this bend for us? It's pretty good actually. I'll take it. Alright, what are we getting anyways? 240 between the two at normal. Which is probably more than enough. Like I said, we're just doing the smallest possible rubber, right? What do we do with the heavy oil residue? We'll make petroleum coke. Match these up. And what do we got? Rubber. Heavy oil residue into petroleum coke. Trapped ourselves good with this design. So close. Oh, we also need fuel. Ugh, but then we would need plastic. How are we going to get the cars? Can the cars drive on coal? Coal would be the better answer from the other side. Sorry, I don't know how good this episode is. How am I doing? Oh yeah, if it takes biofuel, if it takes leaves, it takes coal. So we'll figure that out on the other side. So this is just collecting heavy oil residue. Sorry, petroleum coke. We've been sinking a lot of stuff this playthrough, but it is what it is, I guess. So center, petroleum coke. Right, overflow into awesome sink. 20 a minute. This will take 20 out. And we'll get 60 petroleum coke, that'll be half. Cool. And that's all we need for now. We'll see if we're going to decorate it. Alright, so here's some time lapse of me just building real simple stuff. Just throw it out there real quick. And I guess just the voiceover, let me just say that I did download 1.1 experimental branch. I did do like a first look video, and I just decided to just finish this video out, and then I have another video coming up after this one. And then I'm just going to continue this one into the 1.1 playthrough, so I probably won't even do like a first look thing besides the few shorts I've been doing. That's it. What do I think I'm doing right now? Probably building parts of a road? Blueprint? Let's get back to live. 1.1's a blast, by the way. Alright, I just recorded a bunch of stuff without audio so we could time lapse it. Just real simple container here. We have a system that will go on forever thanks to the awesome sink. It's going to take a while. The petroleum coke would have to fill this up first, but then it will sink. So we will always have, I overclocked this 200%, so we're getting 40 rubber a minute. And that's all we need. We need 15 a minute for the project. We've got 25 extra. We'll probably go sink them, or we'll probably storage them up there. Then we put in a storage and a truck station. I built just the simplest of road blueprints for Bean to walk on. And they're super simple because I don't even really want to use them. Just to get in and out of tight spots, like up this little hill and up that little hill over there. So yeah, now we're caught up, but we just need a truck path. Oh, actually, dang it. I say we need a truck path, but we don't have the other truck station set up yet. So let me get over there and we'll set up the second truck station. That way we can record our path. I won't show the whole drive this time, but just showing here so you can see the other place we put a road. Just to get up this little bump. And then get through that little bottleneck there. Did this road a long time ago, so it's a slightly different style. And then yeah, we need a cube, right? This is our cube area. That's a cube, 4x4. Hopefully a 4x4 is enough for a truck station and turning radius. I actually think it's going to be tight, but let's see what we can do. This one's nice and easy because we are required to make it a cube. Truck station. As tight as possible. We also got to think about where we're clipping through the wall. Oh, and we also got to get coal over here, right? So can we get two in one spot? Not without going out. So maybe here would be the best spot for conveyor, for a conveyor hole wall. And if we do it that way, we can go all the way up. Let's go one more out. Now we can record our track in just a second. Let me just get power up. Be right back. Perfect. Now we need coal in there. Rubber out here. Unload. We'll just run coal line down this way. And then we'll figure out where our copper needs to go. Super close, 200 meters. And we have that coal apparently. That's feeding steel, right? And hopefully we have the numbers right here. 96 coal. We also need to check that belt speed. Actually, this is just a Mark 1 miner. Psh. This is kind of lazy, but we'll just do the 1. Should be 120 now. Alright, so now we have 180. Let me upgrade the track. Meet you at the end of it. Alright, didn't take this one into account. Let's see. 4 coal. Alright, that's 90. That's 101, right? So we have 80 coming off of this line. Perfect. Alright, I just laid some conveyor lifts, stackable poles, whatever we're calling them. It's nice when there's like a lot of existing infrastructure and you don't have to do like a full type of build. Just like, this is easy. We're good. Well, we're good as long as it takes coal, which would just be awful if it didn't. We should actually keep the power separate, but for now we'll connect it right there because we want to make sure it works. That makes it look like it's working. Alright, what's the best satisfactory driving music? This is pretty tight. It actually be easier to have a second entrance. Now we go. Open record menu, Q, start recording. Press F. Here we go. Let's get some good jumps in there. Jumps help speed the path up. Pro tip. That's not true. Time-lapse jumps. This is obviously the most optimal path. Damn it, we missed a sweet jump. I hope it goes this fast when I'm not in it. Alright, now we just return. And close the loop. We should try not to overlap those other incoming arrows where possible, but they'll ghost themselves correct. I'd rather have a fun drive. That was the... Was that the cover? You got some air. Alright, back to regular speed. We have our path. Save your path. Load it. We definitely want to save that path. Q V, load path. Now how do we get it to drive on its own? Go, bro. Enable autopilot. That probably helped. Don't you disappoint me, tractor. I gave it a little boost. I think we're set, people. Now we just gotta load 1 or 2 more trains for the line. And we have our first vehicle automation. It looks like it's keeping speed. We'll do 1 check on a jump. I'm excited. Why did I wait so long for this? Oh, he didn't jump it. But it's going to be nice to have those things scootering around. Let's see, do we have enough? Wonder if we have enough coal. Did I put that on backwards? Do we have enough coal to get this thing? Yep. Back to its spot. Not sure how well that timing was, but... No, we can just check actually. We want this round trip split about 3 in thirds if we can. So let's just watch it for a second. Probably wait till this one's about here-ish. And that'll be decent enough for thirding it up. We do want more coal though. You know, let's end it there. I mean, all we really have left to do now is just put a lift coming out of our truck cube. But we can do that at the beginning of the next episode. Next episode, we'll finish modular engine automation by getting that stuff we had written in the black box, in our foundation box there, from the beginning of the episode. Thanks for watching. Rubber.